Portion control means eating the correct amount of food that our bodies need to function properly and no more. People trying to lose weight may need to reduce their portion sizes more in order to achieve their goals. If you've ever tried to lose weight or maintain a certain number of pounds, chances are you already know the importance of what you eat. It's generally much better to consume nutrient-dense, relatively low-calorie foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean meats, fish, and poultry, opposed to sugary, fatty dishes that are high in carbs. So when dishing up a plate of food, it can be hard to say no to those less healthy options, but you don't have to cut out all of your favorite foods. Instead, just focus on portion control. Instead of reaching for the whole bag of chips, try putting some in a bowl to make sure you don't overeat. You might know that foods like brown rice, almond butter, and dark chocolate are beneficial to your health, but this is only the case if you eat them in moderation and in proper portions. That means eating an ounce of dark chocolate, not a huge chocolate bar that is meant to last more than one sitting. Portion size of all goods is crucial for weight management. Consuming appropriate portions is crucial when it comes to losing or managing weight. This applies even when you are consuming relatively low-calorie foods. There's a huge difference between eating half a cup of rice versus 2 cups of rice. The difference is in fact equal to several hundred calories, and this can have a huge impact on your weight over time. Remember that portion size matters more for some foods than others. While it's important for all foods, it's more important for high-calorie dishes. So always measure high-calorie foods like nuts, nut butters, oils, and meats. And you don't have to be so stringent for very low-calorie foods. So you can eyeball a serving of cauliflower rice, zucchini noodles, or steamed broccoli because they're very low-calorie foods. Measuring out your food is best, but there are easier ways to go about portion control. Getting an idea of what portions should look like on the plate is really important. So if you don't have a food scale or measuring cups, try comparing food volume to common household items to help you with controlling your portions. So for example, a portion of meat or fish should be about the size of a deck of cards, and fruit should be about the size of a tennis ball. The size of a closed fist is about the size of 1 cup of dry cereal or grains. Be sure to measure and portion out your snacks. Eating snacks like peanuts, chips, or dried fruit out of a box or bag can be a slippery slope because it's easy to lose track of how much you've eaten. Measure out your snacks onto a smaller plate or bowl. Eating with plates that are smaller in diameter can help you maintain good portion control. A smaller plate is about 9 inches in diameter. The use of a smaller plate helps to limit the amount of food you can put on your plate up front. So using a smaller volume of food can look more appetizing and there is less empty space on the plate. Remember, you can always have leftovers tomorrow if you want. Also, slow down your eating speed. It takes your brain about 20 minutes to communicate to your stomach that you've eaten enough food and are full. Eating too quickly can cause overeating since you may not recognize that you are full and you're not eating slowly enough to enjoy the tastes and textures of your food. Try timing yourself and see how close to 20 minutes you can get. Oftentimes when we eat out, the portions are massive, and it's helpful to just split your portions with a friend or family member. Also, be sure that you're drinking adequate fluids, so maybe drink some more water before that meal. So whether your goal is to drop a few pounds or lower your blood pressure or blood sugar or maintain a healthy eating regimen, portion control is important. Fortunately, there are specific strategies for consuming the appropriate amounts of food, and while these changes aren't drastic, they can help prevent health issues such as diabetes, obesity, and cardiovascular disease.